You do not need more motivation. What you need is fewer leaks. Most people are not exhausted because they lack discipline. Most people are exhausted because they're bleeding energy into places that never return it. Be it dead in conversations or obligations they never chose, arguments they already won 3 years ago, still replaying them over and over and over again in the mind at 2 a.m. And when they hit the wall, they assume the answer is more. More hustle, more intensity, more pressure. But it isn't. It's containment. When momentum disappears, the cultural reflex is predictable. It goes like this: push harder. It goes like this: wake up earlier. Outwork everyone. We've been trained to interpret exhaustion as weakness. But the thing is, pressure on a cracked container does not create power. It creates burnout. If your attention is fragmented, if your nervous system is permanently reactive, if you're available to everyone else but yourself, more intensity will not fix that. You don't need fuel. What you need is structure. Here's the part nobody in productivity culture wants to admit. Your energy is finite. Every notification costs you. Every unresolved relationship costs you. Every internal replay of an old wound costs you. You're not tired from effort. You are tired from diffusion. Scattered attention cannot build anything durable. You see, power accumulates when attention consolidates, and consolidation requires subtraction. Not another routine, not another system. Subtraction. The hermit is misunderstood. People see withdrawal and assume weakness, but what they're witnessing is calibration. The hermit doesn't argue about every opinion, no, because most arguments are about ego. He doesn't explain every decision because access to him is not public property. He doesn't respond to every emotional summons because urgency from others is not obligation for him. He protects the interior because the interior order creates exterior leverage. Silence. Silence was step 1. Detachment was step 2. Containment is step 3. This is where power compounds. Now be honest. Where are you leaking? Who has emotional access to you that has not earned it? Who only takes? What habits drain you before noon? What digital spaces are monetizing your distraction? What mental loops are you still running that serve no present purpose? Some of you don't even need motivation. You don't need motivation at all. You need to revoke access. The most dangerous leaks, well, they don't feel dramatic. They feel normal. They feel like politeness. They feel like loyalty. They feel like availability. And they cost you everything. This is not isolation. No, this is narrowing. Reduce input. You don't need every opinion competing for your mind. Reduce explanations. You don't owe everyone a justification for your boundaries. Reduce reactive engagement. The world will survive if you don't replay immediately. And in the space that creates, increase reflection, increase depth, increase deliberate action. When the leaks close, something shifts. You stop chasing hype. You stop waiting to feel inspired. You feel grounded. You feel directed. You feel heavy in a stable way. Sort of like a compass that stops spinning. It's important to understand that motivation is borrowed energy. It spikes, it fades, it demands more of itself. Containment is governance. It does not depend on your mood. It doesn't depend on your environment or your approval. Motivation requires refueling. Containment creates internal pressure. The hermit does not chase energy. The hermit preserves it. And preserved energy compounds. You are not behind. You are not unmotivated. You are not broken. You are uncontained. The power you think you lost is still right here. It's just leaking. Seal it. Draw the boundary. Eliminate what costs more than it returns. Silence was the foundation. Containment is the structure.